scoring playoff games in Miami Heat history. So I have LeBron James at Brooklyn, he had 49. Dwayne Wade at Boston has 46. Jimmy Butler versus Atlanta last night has 45. And LeBron James at Boston has 45. Honestly, Jimmy Butler might get another one of these in the playoffs. I could definitely see that happening before the end of the playoffs. What do you think? Honestly, I think they're probably going to go to the finals. And I think he's going to have another 40 or 50 point game. Samuel is everything you could possibly want if he wants out. Teams should be all over themselves to get him. Mike Greenberg on Deebo Samuel potentially wanting out of San Francisco, which he actually did request a trade. I think a lot of teams are vying for him and wanting to get him. But what do you think? Do you think your team would be a good fit for him? Honestly, I think wide receiver, running back 1 would honestly be a good fit for any team in general. It would definitely help the team a lot. I don't think he'll probably have to run the ball as much as he did with the 49ers. I don't know if they'll make him do that, but what do you think? Agree on Jordan Poole and the most improved player. You cannot find a guy on that list that has made a bigger improvement. If it's not Jordan Poole, I'm starting a petition on change.org to rename these awards. Which, John Morant, I feel like he did make it a big improvement, but last season he definitely was still a good player. He's more in the MVP conversation now, but he still was around one of the top young players. He's just jumped in the top 10, top 5, borderline top 5 in general. But what do you think? Honestly, DeJounte Murray did something no other player really has done. 20 points. 9 or 8 assists and 2 steals in one season. Honestly, great season from him. Darius Garland is really carrying the Cavs without Colin Sexton. I definitely think all have made a big contributions in general. But honestly, who I'd give the award to is probably Jordan Poole or maybe Darius Garland. I feel like they deserve it the most. But I think I might have to give it Darius Garland. What do you think? LeBron and D-Wade skill-wise are not touching KD and Kyrie. Tracy McGrady on Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving's skill set on via Club Shay podcast. Honestly, I agree with this. Skill-wise, he's talking about handles, scoring, stuff like that. I definitely do think Kevin Durant and Kyrie are better tandem than LeBron and D-Wade. What do you think? Comment down below. But vote in the pool, who do you think? But some people in the comments are also saying LeBron and Kyrie is better than LeBron and Kevin Durant. I think I would have to agree with that just because they did win a championship together, and you would have to put them above that. But some people in the comments are saying, oh, they never won a championship, so you can't really put them above them. It's not really saying all time. He's saying skill-wise, so I can definitely see that in general. But what do you think? Who's more talented skill-wise, and what do you think? Sports Illustrated reporting this via Jeff Darlington. Report, Steelers would sign Baker Mayfield next day if Browns cut him, which is honestly interesting and honestly insane. I feel like this could definitely happen, and I feel like they might cut him just because I don't really see any deals happening soon as far as trade. But some people think that the reason they're not cutting him is they want him to start because they think Deshaun Watson might be suspended. So who knows after that if they will want to trade him or cut him. But what do you think? Is he going to play for the Browns this season? I think if I'm Baker, I want to really